All right, good morning, guys. So we got right now futures are up a little bit here, and we had AMD this morning reporting, and that got to our number. We said around 220. It's actually just below that. I would not really call this a buy specifically. I mean, we talked about the it's a 230 level, and then 220 below that, but you definitely have some interest below here. This is not like a concrete bottom to me here. So AMD in a little bit of trouble. I could see even down to, what do we got here, like 215. But these numbers here can grow past that. So an AMD in a little bit of trouble right now. This morning we see next week, yeah, maybe even a 200 there. So a little bit of trouble for that stock right now. We're going to take a look at Google L as well for Friday. And we do have a 0-day expiry on Google today, but that won't affect earnings. But yeah, Google still looks pretty good. It's still kind of mixed here below 340, but if it can hold that, and even really like 330, this has some more upside here. We'll zoom out and go to 15. Yeah, so 360 and then 310 looks like your range there, with like 380 being a possible, larger kind of tail there. So Google L here right now at 343, we'll call it. Pre-market, so up a little bit here. We also got Snap after the bell. This is a $6 pile of crap. But that is some put support for today, or I should say for Friday, as well as 550. So, I mean, this one, I don't know, this one does not look like a something I want anything to do with here. But, if it holds 6, it holds 6. We also got ARM. Most of you guys like that one. And, 100, 120. They're pretty simple range there. So that's what our earnings looks like for today. ES here right now. Just trying to hang on to this 69.50 area. Kind of just chopping through it. We'll watch the low from the pre-market. And if we just flip over to the spiders here, you're going to see, look at that, it's 690, right? So no surprises. That is a level that we talked about extensively yesterday. And obviously we got there in the overnight. Above that is bullish. I'm still kind of in the camp here that we'll see some sort of slow plotting green trend today. VIX was up 20% yesterday, and it's very, very rare to see the VIX or to see the market down after that the following day. That doesn't mean that bears can't regroup. But right now, bulls have their work cut out. Got to clear 690, and then from there we can try and trend a little bit higher. Looking at the ES though, that level that sealed the deal would be all the way up at 7,006. So we got to break this. We got to clear this. We got to clear all these levels here, but we got to clear all the way up to there to reverse the and kind of repair the damage, so to say. So big levels to watch right now. I'm going to say here as well, we have taken a long time to break this market out. So the longer it takes, I think the closer you get to like a distribution phase here, or just straight up calling this distribution. But right now you still have, kind of an inside pattern here. If we look at the 4-hour, you just extend this out. It's a little kind of, it's a little hard to see. I didn't really do it the best there, but you get the idea. Up move and then inside. So there's room for continuation, but this needs to kind of play out here soon. Again, we talked about a big move coming. We know that is the case. Very tight range here. Very tight. And it's even tight on the weekly now too. So we know we are getting volatility here. We've been in the range for a quarter. It's February. We started this range in the beginning, or sorry, well, really, you could argue that we started at like the beginning of October. So we are getting some volatility here soon. But in the short term, we're going to watch these levels here, 69.50. That's going to be our big level, the low, 30 to 35. And then through that, we got to clear, I got another parallel. I got all these marks, blue, blue, blue. Another parallel there. each time we get through that, it produces a squeeze or a breakdown. And that was the high of the day yesterday, rejection, big low. So that's what I'm watching here today. We've also got silver continuing to rebound. That is starting to uptick now. I'm still looking for about 95 on this. That was your low pivot from, I think, Friday. Yep, right there. Big shelf. Let's see if I got some other lines. Yeah, I don't really have any updated day trading lines, but, 95 area right there. So I'll be watching for that. That is continuing up. That is good for stocks if metals continue to bounce. Gold here up about, just under, was it 3%? Yeah, 618, 51.70. Let's take a look at silver. I keep forgetting what that level is. Yeah, 50% would be 96.39. So just above that 95 pivot. So it may overshoot into that area. So yeah, I think those are very likely targets here on a retrace. I know oil was up a little bit, and then now it's coming back in, it looks like. But inside candle here so far, oil's still pretty strong right now. If it can just, a pause day here is fine. Pull back to the 20 and a pause, or off after that bounce, not bad. Yeah, I 20 here, so it's not like broken. It's still in this upper range. And again, that is like kind of weighing down the NQ a little bit. Not that stock itself, but I think just the overall, the SMH here is just the overall kind of move. NVIDIA is actually flattish right now. Overall sentiment, and it's obviously software as well. Microsoft still cannot get anything going here. Although I did see, I wish I had it in front of me, but it's like basically the jaws again. So you got markets full long semis and they're like full short or extremely underexposed to software. So that could be a convex play. Speaking of convex, XLP, again, new all-time high there. That was my January play here, and you're seeing all these staples catch huge bids here. Not just my CAG, which, hey, who's laughing now, right? But, even like the boring names, the Exxons. I actually like Pfizer down here. I actually picked some of this up yesterday on the earnings gap down, but we got Pepsi that was up big. How about Walmart? That's a $1 trillion company now. Quietly, very quietly, Walmart a $1 trillion stock now. Yeah, TGT down here, that has come nicely off the lows. So a lot of these staple plays, CLX down a little bit today, but that has come off the lows too. I like this. Another one I still have a runner in is Colgate from about $78. So very nice moves here in these staples. And it appears this is kind of the new, you're seeing like XLP versus SPY, right? SPY sideways, XLP rallying. That's usually a risk-off thing. So right now, that's why I'm saying here, this market kind of needs to start breaking here to the upside soon. And I think the clock is ticking. So we'll see what we get here. It's about 8:55. We had ADP this morning. That did not really move the needle at all, although bonds are dipping down right now. Let's take a look at TLT, actually. I have not looked at TLT in a minute here. Let's see what we got for well, let's see what today's Wednesday, right? So let's see what we got here. Yeah, 86.50. Let's see about Friday. Don't love it. If it got to 86, I think it'd be a buy. We'll see. It's at 86.50 now. Maybe you could get a quick scalp out of it. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's a little low there. See if we get ZB. Yeah, there might be a little play there. We'll see. But anyway, outside of that, yeah, interesting. We'll see what we get here today. Watch 690 SPY. It's going to be a big level. Really all day. Above that, market can rally and recover. I'm still, again, still in the camp that we should see some sort of a slow green trend here today. Maybe a little trap in the morning, but we'll see. Yeah, it's still really, it's still cold here. So we're supposed to warm up today. So hopefully. But anyways, all right, we'll wrap it up here. Again, don't forget to check me out in the daily video, new channel at Carnivore Trades, or excuse me, at Gamma Boy Trading. Go subscribe to that, please, and thank you. And we'll see you guys all in the daily wrap up later.